Hi everyone, my name's Vanessa and I'm the founder of the 28 Days program. And I'd just like to make a big shout out to all the women who are silently suffering every day with hormonal issues. Now, a lot of the hormonal issues are obvious, like, that time of the month and PMT and painful periods and things like that. But a lot of hormonal symptoms are not obvious. A lot of hormonal symptoms we just put down to being tired, or we just put down to being a busy mum. And a lot of those symptoms are actually hormone imbalances. So things like constantly being fatigued, things like being insomnia, things like feeling cranky at your kids all the time, things like being emotional, things like weight gain, things like inability to lose weight, things like addiction to sugar. They're all actually attributed to your hormones. So your hormones play a really, really important part of your health. And I can honestly say that once I addressed my hormones, my health improved 100 times to what it was. 3 years ago, I was a very, very different person to what I am now. I was about 117 kilos. I was severely depressed. I swung between insomnia and fatigue. Couldn't sleep most nights. When I did sleep, I'd wake up and felt like I hadn't slept. I was on the constant cycle of just unexplained weight gain, and no matter how hard I exercised or how hard I tried or how great I ate, the weight just wouldn't come off. So that was until I spoke with a close girlfriend of mine who took a holistic approach and said, you know what, your hormones are out of whack, and how about you try this to balance your hormones and improve your health. And I thought, you know what, I've got nothing to lose. I can't afford not to do this program because I'm spiraling out of control. And I was sick of people asking me how I was, and I yelled out, yeah, I'm fine. But inside I was screaming, I was dying, and nobody seemed to understand. And I lost relationships over it. My kids were great kids, but I was always cranky and I was always tired. So under my close friend's guidance and the guidance of a naturopath, slowly I began to balance my hormones and improve my health. So as a result of that, I actually completely beat my depression. I no longer suffer PMT or PMS. I lost 47 kilos. I'm no longer cranky at my kids. I have regular periods, 28 days to the day. They're pain-free. And I feel and look amazing. So it's totally transformed my life. And I had so many people ask me, how did you do it? What did you do? And so that's how the 28 days concept came about. So I've actually put together some information and some programs that are designed to help women who are at the end of their tether, and designed to help women who aren't getting any satisfaction from their GP or their endocrinologist. I'm not an endocrinologist. I'm just a mum. I'm just a woman who wants to share what I found helped me and what I found is helping other women, because this information is so widely researched, but unfortunately it's not out there in the mainstream. There's so many things that affect our hormones that doctors and GPs won't tell you about, and once you address these things, you'll find that your health does improve. Our hormones are so delicate, and there's so many things that you can do to improve the health of your hormones. So I encourage you all to send me a friend request, and I'll add you to our Facebook group, the 28 Days Facebook group, where you can network with other women who are feeling the same way as you, and you can empower yourself with the information that you need to change your life. And like I said, I've kept my weight off now. I lost 47 kilos, and I've kept it off for 3 years. My scales budge maybe 1.5 to 2 kilos up or down, but my weight actually stays pretty much constant for the last 3 years. So it's a true testament that this program works, because a lot of people can actually lose the weight originally, but they don't keep it off long term. So if it's weight loss you're after, or if it's balancing your hormones, or if it's quitting sugar, I can honestly say our programs do get results, and there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of women who have used our program and have seen massive changes in their life and in their hormones. So when I first saw this program, I thought, oh, really? I can't afford to buy that program. And then I thought to myself, do you know what? I can't afford not to, because my health is important, and if my health is suffering, my kids are suffering, my relationships are suffering, I'm miserable, I'm sick, and I'm no good to anybody. So I encourage you to just send me a friend request, and I'll add you to the Facebook group. And then if you want any more information about the program, we're happy to give it to you. There's also heaps and heaps of information and tools and resources that'll be added each day to the Facebook program that will actually educate you on what's affecting your hormones and what you can do about it. So there's many little things that you can do in your everyday life that can help improve your hormone health. So I look forward to seeing you all in the Facebook group, and I really do shout out to you all who are suffering in silence that there's no need to suffer in silence anymore. You can actually turn your health around, and you don't need to be miserable, you don't need to be grumpy, you don't need to be cranky at your kids, you don't need to be depressed, you don't need to be overweight, and I hope that I've served as an inspiration to you that you can actually get your life back together, and you can actually take control of your own health and improve your own health. So send me a message and I'll add you to the Facebook group.